Starting in 3, 2, 1. Yo, it's the motherfucking Fat Papi Slim Papi podcast. Here again with no infamy this time, just Fat Pop. Kind of like the old days.
Yes, sir.
Just like how it started.
Yep.
Infamy, if you're listening to this, we miss you. And we know what you're doing. Quit doing that to the corn. People trying to eat that shit.
He said people are trying to eat it. That's why I'm trying to do it.
And if I don't do it, who will? You know how there's like that joke of there's like a creepy guy at the bar who's like sucking all the salt off the peanuts and then putting it back in the jar or putting it back in the bowl at the bar. I think Infamy would take all the kernel skins off the kernels and still leave it on the cup.
He said I sucked this off in one swell swoop.
What you been up to, man?
Shit, a whole lot of work. This Texas weather out here is fucking crazy.
You said it's been humid.
Yeah, it was like 98 degrees, but like 78% humidity.
Damn.
I felt like a thought bitch. I was just sticky.
You was just sticky with no glitter, which is more demeaning.
Pretty much. Because a thought bitch that's sticky with no glitters just means that she hasn't gone home in like a week and a half.
Facts. Fucking A. So now you're getting used to this new weather. Now, does this change just like how you live your life on a day-to-day basis? Because coming from the Bay Area where like when it gets cold at night, like I remember like back in the day, you always had like jackets and pullovers. Did you just like box that shit up and just said fuck it? Just like there's no need for any of this shit for any time of the day.
It get cold as fuck in the winter, but nigga, it was downpour today. Like crazy downpour today. But it's 80 something degrees and humid. And I'm still like, nigga, fuck the bullshit. I'm still out here in shorts and fucking a t-shirt.
Yeah, you lucky. Your job let you just wear whatever. Where I feel like if you work somewhere else, like, I don't know, UPS or something, yeah, you'd get like the short shorts, which I don't think would look appealing on a big man. But
depends on who you're asking.
Still, I'm sure that uniform would just like kill you in the heat.
Yeah, dog. It's the humidity, dog. Like, I mean, it could be 90 degrees and not be cool. But something about like 90 moist degrees. It's 90 degrees moist. Like it's. It'd be to the point where my girl's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go outside and smoke. You want to come with me?" I'm like, you can have that. And
then she goes outside for like 5 minutes, comes back in moist, just hella sweaty and just
said, "Who the?"
Oh shit! Audio went out. Okay, your audio came back.
The joke wouldn't be funny, so I'm just gonna let that pass.
You know what?
It's in the moment.
You know what? As nasty as I am, like, you know what? I'm not even going to make a joke. Never mind. I was going to say something I was going to regret. I forget I got family listening to this shit.
Yeah.
There's like, do you ever do that? Like, you about to say something like crazy fucking off the wall and then you just kind of like have to stop yourself? Like, hold on.
I do it all the time. And it's sad because I feel like I say the most off the wall shit.
Yeah.
But no, this is censored.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Now that we've got a total of 40 people listening to us every once in a while, and some of that's family, and then they come to us like, "Oh, I just listened to your podcast. I like it." And then like you realize that last episode we was talking about like assholes and shit. Like, it's never good. I can see why Infamy is just like, Nah, I'm not going to like jump in on this one.
You said I'm just gonna sit here and laugh.
For real. He's like, haha, keep going. I caught that shit.
Chocolate starfish, haha.
Chocolate starfish.
That nigga's nasty. Infamy, the only nigga out here that would be calling the man daddy that's not his father.
Damn. You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do, man. I mean, you gotta secure that PS5 by all
Shit.
means.
Nigga said, you know what? Fuck you, Devontae. Me and Henry will be fine.
Henry. I was thinking like a guy named Sergio.
I thought an old white guy might give him the time of day.
Nah, I thought like just a fucking Mexican man. No, just Latin. Just any Latin man.
I was thinking an old white man, like 60 something years old, cargo shorts, Birkenstocks,
Mm,
an orange tie dye shirt, ponytail that's gray, but he's bald on the top.
good God. That's very
Yeah.
descriptive. That was all in a split second.
Yep.
Either that or you've been thinking about that all week.
No, that all just came right now, pause.
Yeah. Has has Infamy said anything about trying to come out there and visit you?
Nothing. When we were first talking, he was like, "Oh yeah, I got family out there, yada yada yada," but nothing as of yet.
Now you talk to him, he's like, "Oh, my family moved. They went back to Nebraska." What?
So weird. You know how many people? Never mind. Nebraska is apparently a poppin' place because everybody's moving out here from there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know all that.
Oh,
All I know is
and one,
everyone's just trying to move to Texas, just in
yeah,
general.
one thing that people don't understand is they'll be like, "Oh, where are you from?" I'll be like, "I'm from the Bay." They have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about.
What? You mean like fuck? I was trying to think. What's that one weird fucking cheap sake bay or something like that? The Indian cheap sake. I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, that sounds like this nigga just said cheap sake.
Yeah. Hey man,
Uh,
don't hate on the $2 like sake bombs. Like that shit comes clutch.
no, this nigga, I forgot where he said, but it was like a place next to New England. He's like, "Oh, I thought you were from like New England
Why did
area. I
I
didn't
think
know you're
that
from."
he was trying to like reference the East Coast? Because that's the only bay he thinks about.
He's like,
Oh,
"Oh
you
yeah, I
mean
thought
Green
you're."
Bay?
Yeah, I said that too, and a black motherfucker was like, "Oh yeah, man, then you should be a cheesehead." I'm like, "No, sir, I'm a Cowboys fan, and that's not the Bay that I was talking about."
It's funny. I mean, I guess Texas is a football state, but I
You have
feel
no
like
idea.
NBA is still very popular, and the Warriors jersey literally says the Bay. No other jersey says that of any other sport.
I don't know, cause I tried to explain it to a person, and they were like, "Oh, I get it now," because they saw the Warriors jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Listen, there's the Bay, there's the city, which is San Francisco, and then there's the town, which is Oakland."
Mm-hmm.
It's like it doesn't matter. I mean, I
And
guess you could say the
there's the
big city.
haystack.
Yeah, you could say the big city, and I mean that's New York, but no, nigga. If you're just saying, "Oh yeah, we're going to this city," that always means San Francisco.
And honestly, when people try to say like I guess like another term for like New York, it's never the city or like if they're just saying like, "Oh, I'm going up to the city," but when people reference New York, they're always saying the Big Apple, you know?
Oh yeah,
Like, come on now.
yeah.
I'm just
I hear
saying.
you.
But enough of that. Um my treadmill came in today. I'm trying to work on my dad bod. I'm trying to focus on
Okay.
legs, arms, back,
How the
but no
fuck are you gonna
stomach. I
focus on
need to
your
keep my
arms?
dad bod intact.
I was like, how the fuck you gonna work on your arms on the treadmill? What are you gonna do? Rock
Oh,
climbers?
I'll have my girl lift up my legs and I just walk on my arms.
This nigga said, yeah, baby, just right there,
Grab my
hanging down
ankles.
for you. Goddamn. Telling somebody else to grab your ankles is just as bad as you being told to grab your ankles.
Come on. Don't be shy
Little
now.
does, little does anybody know, somebody grab your ankles, they're gonna have hairy palms.
Yo, baby girl, make sure you put that baby powder on your hands first before you grab my ankles. Last time I started to chafe a little bit. My girl
Like,
over in the kitchen acting like LeBron is just fucking all in the air.
yeah. Somebody come over, nigga. Did somebody get a haircut? Nigga, there is just a pile of coarse hair, nigga, and this doesn't match the hair on your head. Nigga,
You
this is a
grab the hair.
whole different
Yeah, it does.
texture.
You like put it near your hair. Well, it's like a baby hair.
Look, it has the same mouthfeel. That instantly brought me back to that fucking movie. This Is the End. Where that nigga came up and he's like, "Does this Coke smell funny?"
That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny because I know someone. I'm not going to say anyone in particular, and this could be all alleged. I don't know if this was a true story when he was telling me this, but we was watching Cops, and homeboy was like watching this dude get arrested for coke, and he was saying, "Oh man, like I never done coke, but I heard it smells hella funny. Like I smelt it, it just smelled hella weird." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you just smelt it, right? That's what you did."
He said, "I just smelled it, and I didn't really like. I didn't taste it, but I put it on my gums."
I mean, I just made my whole mouth numb for like a good 10 minutes.
Nah, I mean, it was more of a scientific thing. So like, you don't understand. We weren't trying to get high. Like, I put on a Q-tip and like scrub my ears.
Cause
That shit would be crazy. Like, nigga, my eardrum went numb.
it's like everything sounds so crazy. Everything sounds like the ocean.
Everything sounded just deep and bassy.
Everything sounded like the bay.
Speaking of the Bay, shout out to everybody from the Bay. Go Dumb USA, the whole fucking movie, which used to be sold exclusively at hood stores near you, is on YouTube.
Oh
For the
shit, you
F.
might have to run that link, bro. I haven't seen that shit in a minute.
I just Googled Go Dumb USA was the first thing. It was like an hour and 56 minutes long. And I was listening to music on the sound bar, and I'm like, fuck it, nigga, we need to have something like to watch. So I put on Go Dumb USA, and entertaining still. Something about people falling off of moving cars. It's delightful.
That shit still happens today. I'd still be getting all types of shit in my algorithms about guys or anyone just getting sideswiped by a car. Like they'll just be like, trying to record and just that last little corner at the last second of the donut fucking hits that person right in the back of their legs, and then the whole body just like does a 360.
Just crumbles.
Yeah, just I don't know. There's a lot of shit that I see. I mean, I don't know why my algorithm, shows so many injuries. Maybe it's just because that shit's just it's like a train wreck. You can't help but like watch the video fully. But something about getting sideswiped by a car like that, seems more intense than any other like skateboard injury that I've seen.
Yeah, because it's something about like when a person falls, they kind of brace themselves. These
Mhm.
people getting hit by the car that they don't see, their
Mm.
body is just limp. They don't have time to recover. These niggas hit some of the craziest things you'll ever see.
Having a fucking giant piece of metal going at like over 60 miles an hour into your body compared to you just your whole body weight just bringing you down onto concrete floor, like I don't know, they're both very bad, but just something about the car is just a little worse.
Yeah, because I mean, you're gonna get up, your pants done being knocked off your fucking body.
Oh
You
man,
probably
that's the
lost a shoe or
worst.
two.
If you're
Your
good,
t-shirt is
people are
all
still
up
going to
and
make fun of
twisted.
you if your crack is hanging out. You already know
Dog,
that.
this white boy fell off the back of the car on Go Dumb USA. Fell flat on his back, right? And you saw this nigga try to do the fucking kick up thing. Not hit that shit at all. And just got up and everybody was laughing at him. I was
Yeah.
like, this is a classic.
And back then, with how big of like clothes that we was having, you'd think there'd be some sort of like physics or aerodynamics helping us out. Like maybe a tall T would like have some wind resistance and kind of break the fall a little bit. None of that. Just you just fucked, just through and through.
Remember when niggas used to rock NASCAR jackets?
Ooh, yeah,
The fucking Eminem NASCAR jackets that niggas used to rock and all this crazy shit?
yeah. That is crazy. I think at that time there's just everyone has done every other sport that we was just running out of ideas, and it's just like
Nigga that don't even drink would be wearing a fucking Bud Light Letterman NASCAR jacket.
for real. Like I don't even like M and M's. My grandma
Nigga,
diabetic. I mean,
I'm lactose intolerant. I eat a bag of these M&Ms, I'm gonna be shitting for a week, baby.
yeah, there's definitely some questionable shit there. Like I remember when I was talking about with Infamy, the swap meet clothes where a lot of it was like this tinfoil type of like patterns that you'd buy on these jackets, and then you wash it one time and now all that shit's all wrinkled up, and then you get the hats that are not name brand hats, so like the fucking it doesn't curve right, it's not quite flat, it's not quite curved perfectly, it's got like shitty
No, that
designs
shit.
like dollar signs all over it.
Oh my god, this nigga looks like real Chance of Love.
For real. Exactly, bro.
Yeah, and
Not
them
to mention
motherfuckers, like you
like
said, the brims, they're not like curved or anything. Like the brims would just be like limp.
yeah,
Like,
just it's straight, and then right at the tip it limps down. This is like, duh. And then at that time everyone wanted to wear their hats like off to the side, kind of like how Ti used to rock his shit. And
T.I.'s a fucking airbender. That nigga's
damn,
hat would be like right here.
yeah, yeah, kind of like a cartoon character.
I seen T.I. run the mile with his hat like that.
Little did you know
Where it
he
is.
he like taped the inside of it, just one little tape, just to hold it down.
Little did you know that nigga actually has a high top just off to the side and he hit bobby pins and that shit.
Oh shit! Damn, what you know
Nigga,
about that?
on the wall. Oh, fucking ass.
Yeah,
And
I
I heard where it is, that nigga went out to a roller rink and he was getting yelled at by some female. She was yelling at him saying that he drank all her soda.
oh,
You know,
oh yeah, for
uh,
real.
yeah. I
That
may have heard about that.
uh
Nigga lived with his uncle.
that fucking movie's so good, bro. That
It's a
movie
good
every time I think about that, every time like I have a bowl of cereal now, I just think about the uncle getting
one.
pissed off that he didn't get no pussy the other night. Just like getting mad. Like, I don't know how you,
Nah, nigga, I'm supposed to be the nigga getting some cutty. Nigga got,
but I
I'm
don't
supposed
know.
to get the cutty, the draws.
Can we have an honest moment? If you was in a house, you was taking care of like, nephews or whatever, and then they was getting some, but you old and you haven't had none for a minute, wouldn't you hate too? I kind of feel like I would.
I probably would. I'll be like, nigga, what you mean? What you know about? Psh, that's why she ain't gonna call you back.
Well, you gave her that 4 centimeter Punisher. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga nasty. He poured extra milk in the bowl so he could dip his dick in it. That nigga burning.
Yeah,
Nigga, go grab a rolling pin, try to roll out those lumps.
yeah. I don't know. I probably kill game, at least the first time.
Yeah, it's cool.
He said at least a couple times.
Right when he's
Oh, under my
right when
roof.
he's not expecting. Right after that day where we have a conversation where I'm like, hey, look, like, I know you're becoming a man. I'm gonna try to give you your space. That next day, I'm coming down calling her by the wrong name.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be like,
exactly. I mean
hey,
that's perfect.
hey, did you take your medicine? Cause you know that eczema could spread.
Damn, just throwing it all out there. Oh, that's his.
Hey, did you put your medicated boxes on? Cause you don't want your ass cheeks to chafe. Like just some out of pocket shit.
Hey, yo, I told you to throw out your underwear with all them skid marks on that shit. Like,
Come on, my nigga. Really? You dating a koala bear?
a koala bear.
Just start roasting her. Like, what's he gonna do about it? She gonna be like, defend me. It's gonna be like, that's my uncle. I can't really do nothing about it.
Calling someone a koala bear, though.
Like, it's like, she ugly as fuck. Her nipples is box shaped. It's some out of pocket shit that couldn't
she don't
even
look
be
like
true.
she don't look like she got any back teeth. What?
She looked like a great boxer.
How she got a cauliflower nose?
I was gonna say, that's the next thing I was going.
Sir. Sir.
Her lips got bumps on it. It says bad breath and braille.
God. You know what I was thinking though? Because I saw this, I want to say like at least within the past week, I saw it on Instagram that it was like a 10-year anniversary for Baby Boy, the movie.
That's such a great movie. It's probably one of my favorite movies. Like, I mean,
That's what I'm
it's a
saying.
fucking great movie.
I mean, I've had it playing in the house. I thought it was cool, whatever. But you definitely pointed out how it could be a comedy without being a comedy.
I mean, they tried to have like some funny moments. The beat it up right dance. Like, I mean, he was even laughing when he was doing that stupid shit. But
It's funny because I
Pete
quoted
just-
that movie. I quoted that movie the other day. You gonna clean and cook, right? You gonna clean up the house? And she's like, no. I was like, that's not your line. That's not your line. You're supposed to say yes.
So yes, I cook, I clean, I'm gonna hold it down. I'm gonna make you some dry ass looking tacos.
He was eating that shit like it was the best thing in the world.
For real.
Yeah.
Nah.
God.
So is anybody gonna tell talk about why the fuck Tyrese has tattoos?
I mean, I wasn't going to mention it.
Like Tyrese having tattoos is like you writing something on your face in this video.
Oh, I do have tattoos. I have face tats. Believe me.
Said,
Please believe me.
it's like, you know how like you're about to get married, right? And you call one of the planes to like write out like, "Will you marry me?" and shit. Tyrese getting tattoos is like a plane doing that at night.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. I don't know if I could join in, but I will say this. That shit funny as fuck. I remember you brought that shit up the other day. You saying, oh,
There's
what did you
just some.
say? You said that he had to get fucking tattoos, rain and chocolate, or was that something that Messy Mars
That was
said?
probably that was both.
Oh god.
Mm, yeah, yeah. He used to white out his shit.
Like, what do
But
y'all
anyway,
have against fucking Fast and the Furious? Like, why y'all hating on Tyrese so bad?
I said forget about it, cuz.
He said, I don't like sweet ladies. Not everything's sweet.
Yo, I forgot the white boy's name, but the one that passed away that said forget about it, cuz in the second movie, shit will always be fucking hilarious to me.
I don't remember that.
Dog, like in the second movie, the nigga who died from Fast and the Furious,
Oh,
he's
okay.
walking out with Tyrese, and he's like, "Oh yeah," Tyrese, like, "Oh yeah." And what did he say? He didn't say anything. Well, come on, man. What did he say? I said, "Forget about it, cuz."
I might need to rewatch the movie just for that scene alone.
It's fucking hilarious. Funniest part of that whole
Who
fucking
wrote that in the
series.
script? Or was that improv?
I think it was just because they're like, oh yeah, Tyrese, like this nigga saying cuz, so like you guys are supposed to be friends. Maybe like let's use some similar lingo. That nigga is blonde.
He said, yesterday I didn't have time, but today I got time.
Bro, I just seen that nigga on my fucking TikTok. That nigga's gay.
No.
And either that or he's trolling. Either which way. But went up and he looked a little different. Obviously he's older. Had his shirt off, whatever, like the whatever video. And he's like, "Oh yeah, this female gonna ask me, um, why you ain't got a shirt on?" I told her, cause I just got done fucking a dude. I was like, "Wait, what?"
Now we know why he didn't have time. Now he has time.
I know. You know what? That was the wrong dude. I think it was that Gratata guy.
Oh, okay. That one makes a little more sense. I
He
was
said
about
those
to say-
guttural noises. Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, he just seems like he was one of those dudes who was just like he was doing a meme slash kind of being like a clout chaser almost. I don't know. It just seemed like he was doing the most. Like he was a SoundCloud rapper before there was SoundCloud rappers.
Speaking of dumbass shit, let me. I at my new job, I have to go out to College Station, which is like it's not a big town at all, and you have to go through a whole bunch of hillbilly bumfuck towns. Like I'm talking about
Uh-huh.
towns that are 4 or 5 streets long. Um, there's a town where they have one gas station and no grocery store.
Uh-huh.
Like you gotta like travel to go to the grocery store.
Damn, that
But
sucks.
anyways, I'm driving to College Station. It's right next to Texas A&M, and it's kind of a busy drive. Like I mean, people are always going to that major college because it's a fucking major college, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm driving the other day. I need you on a big ass. I'm in a big truck, so I'm looking down on everybody. Um, I remember the first week I was tripping because somebody drove their John Deere into Dairy Queen's drive-through, which I'm not really mad at. because like that's the only fast food option, and it seemed like that nigga just wanted something real quick. So I'm like, okay, country as fuck, but I kind of get it. Now, yesterday, driving down the street, big ass stretch of road, nothing for like 15 minutes, and the speed limit's 75 miles per hour. So, all you smart niggas that know how to do math, you can imagine how fucking far that is. About 15 miles. But, anyways,
It's like
next thing you
that's
know,
like 10 miles. Just fuck with
not exactly.
Oh, you gotta carry the 2, so it's like 12.
Okay, so I'm driving. I look to the left, right. I'm checking my mirrors. And next thing you know, I see this guy coming out on the fucking on his John Deere. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. Like, this nigga's not wearing a shirt. I'm like, you know what, nigga? It is 98 degrees and 70% humidity. I understand. But then I noticed either this dude was wearing like a bikini or he had absolutely nothing on, driving his motherfucking John Deere into the. He's driving a fucking lawnmower into the street to go head into town.
I mean,
He's about, like I said, he's probably about 10 minutes away from town the way he's going. But that's me going 75. On his little fucking John Deere lawnmower that goes 20 miles an hour, I'm sure it's like 45 minutes fucking drive. And this nigga is butt ass.
He's just straight cruising, just like, yep, fucking spreading his legs all fucking far and shit. Just
picking up that,
like,
I was.
If it really bugs you, buddy, you can hand me a napkin.
Soak up some of this moisture. I'm like, oh god.
Watch me make a paper plane.
No, I don't need any paper for that. But I was talking to my boss when I was getting trained, and he's like, "You will not understand what this Texas heat does to people." He's like, "I was driving, right?" He's like, "Next thing you know, I'm driving up. I see this girl. Her foot's on the dash, but it's on the dash closer to her window, and she's driving." Apparently, he looked. She was like leaned back in her chair, foot on the dash like this, right? Skirt all the way up, and it looked like she was just airing out her vagina.
Good Lord.
I didn't really care, like, but yeah, I was like, that's.
She said, "No tan lines, no tan lines."
I mean, if I could get away with airing out my balls, I might take the chance.
I mean, in that town, you probably could. He said, "You know, maybe for the next few miles, maybe I'll just air out." Just roll these windows down. Fucking have your leg up on the window too. Driving by her, just gave her a little, "I see ya." I'm just a student of the game, lady. Student of the game.
I'm just like, what are you doing? That's not a flashlight.
I mean, I don't know. I couldn't air myself out. Maybe because I'm from California. And like with that Texas heat, it might do something different. I don't know if you've got some weird ideas like that since you've been in the heat. Or just like, you know what? Maybe I will throw a little bit of ice on my chair before I sit on it.
In the truck the other day, especially because our truck, like, it's supposed to get our AC fixed. So when it was 98 and humid, the AC was not going. And the problem is not just with the AC. It's to the point where even the fan won't fucking go. And I was really there like, nigga, should I just take my shirt off? I was like, nah, it gets so fucking hot out here. I shit you not. This is dead ass like crazy shit that your body does. It'll be so hot that you could have to go pee. You go outside for a couple minutes, and your body is like, mm-mm, nope, we're retaining all of the moisture. You have no need to pee anymore, sir.
Unless you have a cup, you try and save us, then we'll think about it.
Your body just goes into reserves. It's like, it's not supposed to be like this.
Do you get your little IBS episodes when it's hot outside?
I've been doing a lot better. Funny you brought that up though, because
funny you brought that up. I have a lot to get off my. Well, you know what I was going to get it off of.
So yesterday, I got back to the warehouse. I'm dropping shit off. I'm gonna clock out on the computer. The truck's out front. I got to bring it to the back, and nobody's in the warehouse. Everybody's left already. Niggas is gassy. A nigga got a fart. It is what it is, right? All of a sudden, the nigga say, "Brr," and I had to hold it. I was like, "Sir, you almost bit off a little more than you could chew. It is time to run to the bathroom,
right?" You have too much dip on your chip.
So I run to the fucking bathroom, right? And I'm sitting in the stall taking a shit. Now, no, thank you, love. Yes, sure, love. Rehydration, great for the body.
Okay, that's enough.
Rations, it's great for poor people.
I said taste it. I didn't say have a drink, motherfucker.
Said taste it. That just means stick your tongue in it, swirl it around. Just enough to wet the whistle. She said, "No, let me see you do it again."
Someone to stick your tongue in my drink and swirl it around. Now that's love. That's fucking Texas love for you right there, buddy.
But so I run to the bathroom, right? I'm in the stall taking a shit, and these lights are on the sensor. And I run into the big stall because who the fuck wants to take a shit in the little stall? Especially if nobody's there. Like, go take a shit in the big stall if you absolutely have to. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I have two bathrooms, one smaller than the other. I definitely hate using the smaller bathroom. I like leg space.
For real. I'm just like...
If I gotta spread out and like brace myself, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Okay. So I'm taking a shit, right? I left my phone, everything in the fucking truck. I wasn't planning to take a shit, so everything's in the truck, right? Lights on the timer. Next thing you know, lights go out. There is not a fucking window any fucking where. And it's in a fucking out. It's in like a hallway that's dark. So we're talking about complete black darkness, right?
Sounds
and
relaxing.
I try to throw my keys to get the fucking light on. Doesn't work. I have to throw my wallet to get the lights on. Doesn't work. But the problem is, I'm not done.
Gotta see it through, my boy.
Really? I had to sit there for like 10 minutes in the pitch dark and shit. And then fumble around trying to reach for the fucking toilet paper, right? I wipe my ass, pull my pants up. I'm trying to fucking feel out where the fucking door is. So open up the fucking door. Fucking get out. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, I know the door to get out of this place is to the right. Open up the door to get out of the fucking bathroom, and then the light turns on, of course.
Yeah.
But also, I guess I guess my algorithm is so fucking spot on TikTok. There was a video and it said this girl was like, "Oh, when guys want to take me out to go eat Mexican food," and she's smiling, and then it goes to another picture and she's frowning, and it says, "But my IBS be like," I was like, "Oh god."
Dude, imagine if you was with a girl that had IBS. That would suck for both of y'all. Y'all would never see each other.
For real.
Just imagine, imagine on the first date, she's like, "Oh, I gotta go."
The first date, we go have Indian food and go to like go have Indian food in the fucking studio apartment.
She's like, "Oh yeah, so like, I work at a small firm and just oh."
Said, "What are you beatboxing?" It's
She's like, "Oh my god."
It sounded like an E40 ad lib, so you might want to go.
She's like, "I'm running out of time." We'll have a lot of time. Yeah. I mean, I feel for everyone that has IBS. That sounds like pure hell. The shit that
It's
you
gonna
gotta
fall
go
out the
through.
left. I gotta hurry up. It's gonna fall out the left side of the string.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god. It's about to part ways.
It's gonna break into two. Fucking disgusting.
I'm breaking the band. Oh my god. All right. Well, on that
How are
note,
you
I
gonna
think
change the booty shorts into duty shorts? God.
that sounds like a great. That sounds like a great title for this episode. Duty shorts.
Yeah. It was at that moment that I realized, like, I'm not the only person with IBS. Other people have it too, even other genders.
Yeah. I mean, like just hearing it from you sounds like hell, but I feel like being with a girl that like has IBS, like on a first date, like all that cute shit's out the window. It's like
Hey, you slap her ass wrong, she go. So,
she's like, so at least I don't have to tell you. by by the smell of it, you already figured out. You done figured out everything I need to tell you about this relationship. But yeah, man.
you slap her ass. It looked like she just got the winning number on a scratcher. She just,
Oh my god. It's the opposite of that make lovin' scene. Oh my god, it's out. It's out.
shitty.
Yeah. But playlists. We should do the playlist.
All right.
I got one already. Uh it's the 10th anniversary for Big Sean's first album. And one of my favorite songs off of there is Celebrity. Just a dope fucking beat. I really enjoyed a lot of the music he was putting out around that time. The first album was just kind of like, but he definitely, grown as an artist. One of my favorites. But Celebrity by Big Sean is my pick.
I'm gonna have to go with "Be Legit in Your City."
Ooh, taking it back.
Yeah, I just especially with work nowadays, I just put on like I'd be like, "Oh yeah, E40 play shuffle."
Okay. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I mean, you always got to return to the old shit. I've definitely been listening to like a lot of old like 70s, 80s type of R&B or funk, you could call it that. But once I saw that it was a 10th anniversary for the album and they said that they remastered all the tracks to sound better, I'm like, all right, let me give this a quick listen. Oh, by the way, that Tyler the Creator album, dope fucking album. I don't know if you heard it, but
I
I
thought he
thoroughly
just put out a
enjoyed it.
single.
Nah, I want to say it was last Friday he released the full album. And
Okay.
what one thing that I really enjoyed about the album is, yeah, he had a lot of short songs. Not all of them were short, but a majority of them were like under 2 minutes or something like that. And he had a shit ton of songs to kind of make up for it. He had like 16 tracks. So
I love how we think 16 tracks is a shit ton of songs for an album now.
I mean, yeah, I mean, because, well, I guess Tyler the Creator is a little bit different, but I was going to say that in this day and age, people are always wanting to just put out new music. I don't think albums are even like that necessary for all artists, unless you're a album artist, like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, J. Cole. But a lot of these new artists, I'm cool with just like keep throwing out singles, like when you can. Just give me the best shit you got. But
Yeah.
but other than that, man, I think this is a pretty good episode. I appreciate you making time. Infamy, you're here in spirit, I guess. I know you
Infamy
are
grew
because I
out his
smell
hair.
burnt corn.
Infamy grew out his hair and put it in a ponytail so that way when he goes to the club, he can get away with freak dancing on niggas for 30 seconds.
That's the truth. We ain't lying no more. We only speak facts on this episode. Allegedly.
Infamy roll up his jeans on his fucking pants so he could show off his ankles.
Infamy Infamy is one of those people that be walking around the street just barefoot, just with black feet, just holding his shoes on a Saturday morning because he did some shameful shit on a Friday night.
This nigga did the walk of shame across town. Like, nigga, why'd you take those shoes off? You got fucking Converse right there. Like,
He did the walk of shame after masturbating. He said, I have to go outside and come back inside.
Infamy practices edging and every. Never mind.
You know what? Okay, I think we're just gonna end it right here. Infamy, we just joking. We love you, boy. Fat Papi loves you the most. And on that note, we out.
Shit.
All right.